A journey map is a visualization of the process that our user goes through in order to accomplish their goal. They are a popular UX tool used for evaluating an experience and establishing a shared understanding amongst team members. I'm going to discuss common mistakes I see teams make when journey mapping so that you can avoid them. First mistake, too broad of a scope. When teams are struggling with a journey mapping initiative, my first question is always, what's your scope? In general, the more focused your journey map is, the better. Journey maps should focus on one persona and one scenario to communicate a clear story. User groups or market segments aren't going to cut it as your persona. They are too generic and broad, thus, it's going to be very difficult to create one visual that represents all of them. Similarly, don't attempt to journey map an entire customer's experience in one map. Start with a slice or a goal within that higher level customer experience, map that, then expand from there. Second mistake, no insights. These maps are meant to work for us. Otherwise, what's the point in spending your time making them? Too many teams make the map only to then make the mistake of not calling out the so what. What are the takeaways? What opportunities should anyone reading the map know? Who's going to own what moving forward? Our map should act as an action plan for implementing change and optimizing experiences. Call these insights out on the map itself so anyone reading your map knows exactly what opportunities there are, who will be accountable for them, and how you'll track them. Third mistake, they end up being business-centric, not user-centric. The goal of a journey map is to shift a company's perspective from the inside out to outside in. Too often, as teams start making their journey maps, their internal processes and systems drive their contributions to the map, especially if the organization is low UX maturity and thinking about the end user isn't a common practice. Everything on your map should be from the customer's point of view, in a language they would use. Reiterate this to yourself and your team as you map. Keep it user-centric. Fourth mistake, they lack research. Too many teams make the mistake of letting assumptions or legacy understanding of their user drive their journey maps. Maps should be research-driven. If you don't have a budget, get scrappy. Pull end users into a workshop to help you make a map or leverage previous experience related to your scope. And fifth, too much detail. So many teams get stuck in the weeds. They try to include every detail they know, making the map tedious to create and hard to consume. Except that you can't and shouldn't map everything. Your goal is to depict a high-level narrative, a story that gives anyone reading the map an understanding of what your user goes through, and that is still sustainable to create and approachable to your audience. When journey maps are done successfully, they have a focused scope. They include insights and inform an action plan. They're user-centric, they're built from research, and they communicate a high-level consumable narrative.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of our UX videos, take a look at these videos over here and consider subscribing to our channel. On our website ngroup.com, you can access our free library of over 2,000 articles. You can also register for one of our UX courses that offer live hands-on UX training.